The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
Hey, what's going on, Paul? Playoff P. What's up, Pandemic P? PG-13. Yeah, man. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the resort, man. No. Joel and Ben, they've been here for a minute. They've been here for about a week. Oh, yeah? Yeah. No, I'm not going to get on you, man. You did your thing. You failed again, but you did your thing. You know what I mean? You did just enough. I'm not going to bag on you, baby. Yeah, go ahead. Pull up a chair, man. The cabanas. The girl will be around in a minute. You can reserve yourself a little cabana. Reggie! What's going on, Reggie Reg? Yo, the drinks on you, man. You made some money. You made some money in these playoffs. Yeah, man. Yeah, no. Listen, no, you deserve it, man. I've seen you get emotional, man. That touched my heart. But yeah, man, no. It's vacation time. You go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the girl be around with the bottle service. They got a little special on Don Julio. Yeah, man. No, it's on you, though. It's on you. Big money now. You big money. Okay. Oh, the Morris twins. Both y'all out here. Hey, man, don't be pulling on that funny twin shit, okay? All right? None of that funny twin shit. All right?
What the fuck is he doing here?
What the fuck is it?
Get him out of here.
What's going on? What?
No.
How do you get in here?
No. Security. Pat Beverley is here. Pat Bev is yes, the homeless looking fucking dude. Yes, him. Get his ass out of here. No. Pat, we ain't playing that shit here. We're not doing that shit here, Pat. Get the fuck out of here, Pat. You on some nut shit, Pat. How you gonna be at the beach with black Air Forces? Huh? How you on the beach with black ones on? Come on, man, you at the pool. How you got socks on at the pool, man? You just you wild, baby. You wild. You gross. You're fucking gross, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Go down to that bootleg resort down the road. No. You ain't fucking to get security. I don't care. Get physical with his ass. Yes. Hem his ass up. He's dangerous. Get his ass on out of here. PG, listen, I'm gonna be with you in a second, baby. Get the bottles going. I'm gonna do Hangover Time real quick. Yeah, it's my show. We bagged on you a little bit, but we've been easy on you. You've been balling. You've been balling. So I'm gonna go do my show. I'm gonna be back with you in a minute, baby. Okay? Security, get his ass out of here. How you got a backpack on at the pool? You fucking weirdo. Oh my God. Anyway. All right, guys. It's Alphonse Sidney, aka Alf954, your host of the Miami Heat Beat post-game show, Hangover Time. Bring me out, Brass. It was a lot of fun welcoming the Clippers to the resort. Like you guys heard, Pat Beverley is out of pocket as always, so we had to kick his ass out. Dude had a backpack with Timberlands in it at the pool. That's just weird, bro. You just on some nut shit. Brass, let's find out what everybody's drinking tonight.
The tonal whiplash gets me every time. It's like we're playing a level of Mario Kart, and then all of a sudden I need to tuck in my shirt.
It's smoking jacket music is what it is. Schmeeth and Schmolik says Pat Bev looks like he shows up at the beach with a plate of spaghetti. Pat Bev, he comes to the beach with Tupperware from home.
Y'all want ribs?
Like food, like whole, like just
got that hot sauce,
rice and beans. Just bro, Patrick Beverley is a menace to society.
He's upset he has to pay for parking every time he goes to the beach. He just thinks that it's not right.
Pat Bev is like the only one who didn't pay for the all-inclusive package. He's like, nah, baby, I'm gonna do my shit a la carte. Y'all ain't
he
got
totally
no Boone,
smuggles in.
Y'all got Boone's Farm at the bar? Y'all got Boone's Farm? No, I don't want no all-inclusive package. I'll bring my own shit. Anyway, speaking of Boone's Farm, what you drinking tonight, Moose?
I knew it was coming this way. Come on, man. You already know it may not be the weekend, but we're going to drink like it is. So I got my monkey shoulder here. I got my shot right here. I'm going to hit you one time with a drip drop.
Ooh. Yo, Ace 101.95 has a really good point. I said Pat Bev brings Tupperware to the beach. Ace says no, he brings a country crock bucket. And that is spot on.
Dead on. Yes.
Spot on. Brass, what do you got cooking up tonight?
I made something with your kind of island vibe. I made something called a Queen's Park Swizzle, which is like a dark Jamaican rum, lime juice, some demerara syrup, and just some muddled mint. It's like a fancier mojito. It's really good.
Pat Bev wants to know why you ain't got no Mad Dog 2020 in that bitch. Gee, what are you drinking tonight?
Listen, Screwdriver, because that game was so bad that I felt screwed.
Thank you.
Little OJ, little Tito. Shout out to Tiff.
You are right. Let's start there. I do want to get into
G.
I do. Yeah. Well, first time for everything.
First time, long time.
Let's talk about how fucking bad this game was, and we won't spend too much time on it because talking about how bad a game was is not that fucking entertaining. But holy shit, like to watch the Hawks, like to watch the Middleton versus John Collins battle in the Eastern Conference Finals, like shoot me in the fucking face, Moose. Like that was fucking horrid.
They always say that small market teams are like the worst case scenario for the NBA. Wrong. Small market teams that don't have their stars are worst case scenario, because I could sit through Atlanta, Milwaukee if they're playing, but there was nothing going on tonight that had my attention. Like I could not wait for this game to be over. And it wasn't even interesting. Like there was no energy besides maybe Bobby Portis. It felt like Atlanta. I'm going to take this from you, Alf, because I saw it on Twitter, but it's true. They didn't get a loose ball all night.
No,
like this game was so fucking disgusting. It was like watching middle school basketball.
It
was dog shit, and this series feels like it's lasting forever. There's something about this season because I think there was like literally no breaks all season. It was like a game every night. It felt like it. Maybe it's because we're doing shows after every fucking game now, but it felt like boom, 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 and then this. I guess because a little more space, but it seems like this series has been going on for a month. Am I the only one that feels that way?
No, it feels like it's been going on forever. And then this game, it was like a 17-point game from like opening tip.
Yeah.
And like it would get down to like 9, but didn't really feel like 9 because like it was just like they're gonna hit 2 threes, and like it was just like an arm distance game the entire fucking game. It was just so boring. And like the highlight of the entire game was Bobby fucking Portis, G.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to live in a world where Bobby Portis is the main fucking storyline. Like, I just don't want to live in that
Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, this is not a Tuesday night on League Pass. Like, this game wouldn't make it to NBA TV on a Tuesday night. They'd have flexed the shit out of it.
Wouldn't watch that shit. Wouldn't catch me dead. I wouldn't even gamble on that game. That's how like
why would you?
Why would I want to risk everything on what Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez do? I mean, so a good friend of mine is a Hawks fan, and he's like, we're losing to Bobby fucking Portis. This is the most Atlanta shit ever. And this is a dude that has been through all of Atlanta's fucking cursed. And he's like, it doesn't get more cursed than losing to Bobby Portis, who Reggie Miller called, and I quote, crazy eyes.
Wait, Brass. I think we have an example of that, do we not?
We sure do.
Like, look at this crazy discount Kevin Garnett motherfucker. First of all, the weird fucking high five and butt slap on Kevin. And look at him. Look at him. That motherfucker is
like
insane.
Looking at a direction, but he's also not looking anywhere.
The resemblance is uncanny.
I mean, he's an insane person. We should not, honestly, we should not be fucking highlighting his ass.
He looks like an NBA creative player. Like, it's just so the average John Doe creative player.
Somebody said on Twitter it's perfect description of Bobby Portis. He looks like who you would cast as a basketball player in a basketball movie, right? But like he looks like an extra from
just the movies.
I mean, he looks like an extra from Just Right. Like he doesn't look like he's quite in enough shape to play professional basketball,
right?
But he's tall enough
to be cast in the role.
Yeah, to stand next to Dwayne Wade and Common and look like a center. But this game was just awful. Like if Trey and Giannis can't play the next game, Moose, are you even watching?
Oh God! I mean, do we have a show that night? That's the only reason.
I say we might have a hangover time, so we might have.
You don't have to watch. I won't even make you watch.
I don't always watch. Is Tiff on? If Tiff's on, I'm not watching. I mean, like I'll watch the show. I'm on the show, but I'm not watching the game if Tiff's on. She can handle the basketball talk for me.
That's true.
Yeah, just do a Moose at the movies. Don't watch that.
Exactly.
Shit.
I'm coming back next week with a vengeance. I'm in the middle of a terrible film.
I'm invested in white Dwayne Wade. This is his time. I'm Bogey.
No, Bogey. He commits some of the dumbest fouls I've ever seen.
I love Bogey.
He just gives up. He just like.
I'm in on this Hawks team, guys, because Gallinari. I've never felt proud to be Italian. I was like, I come from a bunch of fucking. I'm half Colombian, half Italian. So the Italian part's a bunch of fucking filthy colonizers that I don't rep, except for Gallinari. He makes me proud. I was like, I do the hand thing. I'm into it. If he puts a dude in the post, I'm like screaming. I'm great. I love it. I'm in on
Brass,
this.
We need to get a Kofi for when he starts going off on this colonizer shit. And
that's right like one of my favorite. So I never like those tweets, like when they come up, because like I was like, is it bad if I like it? I always think they're funny. I'll always laugh and I'll send it to the group chat.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to retweet this, but I really want to because it's like legit hilarious.
It's one thing to send it in our group chat. It's another thing to send it out to the world.
Yeah, it's
funny you're afraid to retweet that because some of your fucking tweets lately have been just
thank you,
garbage.
Brass. Segue. That's where I was.
Okay, where I was.
Let's get into this.
You guys explain and then I'll defend myself.
I didn't see all of them. I just heard. I woke up this morning and everyone's like, take the Twitter account away from Gianni. I was like, wait, it's his own personal. Like, I can't do that. But like you were railing against the fraud Suns and like mad that CP3 is going to the fucking finals. Like the feel good story of the playoffs and like
of joy. That's all it is. Anytime somebody's happy, here he comes to wreck the day.
He immediately after the game went in our group chat and he started just railing on. It's like, honestly, like Chris Paul. I just,
but he.
And
I was reading the group chat,
and like it's even the way he writes it.
It was just like, dude, will you fucking chill out? We're all feeling like, man, that's very cool.
But he wasn't supposed to put it in the fucking on the timeline.
And I'm
right?
like, dude, I said, Gianni, don't put this on the timeline. He's like, I almost did. 5 minutes later, I'm like scrolling the timeline. I'm like, oh, well, there it is. He let it out of the fucking bag. So
what
he
is
said,
your beef? What is his
so like
beef?
the one that he said. So Trilly said, how is Tyler Hero the next Devin Booker when Tyler only needed a year to get to the finals while Book had to get carried by CP3? Funny tweet. So then G said Suns got only injured teams along the way. LMAO, everyone needs to slow down. You said it's gross. CP, an overhyped dude, gonna have fluke rings.
Wow.
I mean, come on, man. You've tweeted out some bad shit, but
first of all, explain yourself in the context of the Raptors winning one of the most fraudulent titles of all time. And go.
Shout out to Young Snap 69, nice for the tier 1 sub. You have access to our very lovely emotes, so shout out to you. Listen, I don't know. I gotta like break this down into pieces. It's a little weird to me the way that people are talking about Chris Paul, because this has not been the conversation around Chris Paul. Chris Paul was a punchline for a lot of people, right? Like I think we here, like at Heatbeat, like I've always liked Chris Paul and have been like a proponent of how good he is and stuff like that. And I think like a conversation of like rings are all that matters, like pretty ridiculous. I mean, I do think that rings do matter because the reason we do this exercise is to win one, right? But I think that like CP is like an all-time great like player and like everything. I think that the way he's being covered is annoying. It's like almost like he's this like weird messiah for like these players that were good, right? Like obviously like Devin Booker's a good player. Like obviously like DeAndre's like gotten a lot better and like Jake, like they have good players. And CP did not get there and like show these young folks how to play basketball. Like that's how it feels like. The idea like he got like MVP push was like patently absurd. He's not even like the best player on his team sometimes, right? So like obviously like he's really great, right? And like I just think that the way that everyone is universally celebrating him is weird. And I was a little bored on Twitter last night. So I was like, how can I light a match? Obviously, I don't mean what I'm saying. I'm just kind of bored. It was a Wednesday night on Twitter, and I was like, I haven't incited violence in a while. So I was like, let me light a match and see what happens. And I didn't even like do a tweet. I responded to some Raptor people's tweets, and I responded to Trilly. Yeah, I didn't like put it on the like my main TL. Like I just kind of responded, and then I wanted to see like what would happen. I was kind of bored.
Yeah, but you responded to Trilly, who has like crazy interactions on his account.
Yeah,
like,
he knew what the fuck he was doing.
So you're telling me either you have just horrible shit takes, or you're a fucking fraud. It's one of the two.
Let me explain to you what happened there. I was actually going to tweet it from like my main like timeline, whatever. But like Chris Herring has recently followed me, and like people like I really like that followed me. So I don't want to get them mad at me. So I'm just gonna do this in replies where they'll never see. Because like if I just tweet out like some like bullshit like CP take, like these people that like I really
they muted you immediately after they followed you. Don't worry.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, all the Sixers.
You have nothing to worry about.
Saying this shit makes it worse.
No, yeah, it is.
You know what it is?
I'm not defending what I did. I was just kind of bored and I wanted to light a fire.
But you know what it is? Like, honestly, if you would explain it the way you kind of did just there, where like CP3 is almost getting too much credit for what other guys are doing. Like, I hate that. Like Devin Booker didn't learn how to play because Chris Paul taught him to.
That's my point.
Now, Ayton with a capable point guard is a better player because big man. I mean, Ayton said it himself. Someone in the comments said it. Big men like Ayton, rim runners, guys like him play better with a capable point guard, and Chris Paul is that. But what we aren't going to do is just like say shit on Chris Paul, because we did that. Miami Heat did it when I was at 5 Reasons. We did it.
Well, we didn't shit on Chris Paul here.
Well, when it was time to when everyone was saying, "Oh no, we can't trade for Chris Paul."
No, but
you can't have that contract on your team. I did it.
Like on Screen Room today, like we went through that. That was a can he stay healthy thing, and if he's not, because like
listen, we have to all eat our fucking words at this point.
But
like,
that's not shitting on him. That's questioning a 30-plus-year-old's health.
Okay, but I'm just saying the dude's
hurt every year.
The dude stayed healthy. The dude has led his team to the finals. Yes, they got breaks along the way, but every finals team gets breaks along the way. Mm-hmm. Look at the fucking Bucks.
Did Miami get a break last year?
Every time Miami has made the finals, we've gotten a couple of things that have gone our way. Yes.
What went Miami's way?
Last
season. The 3 months off because of COVID?
No, but during the playoff run, everybody was healthy. I know Giannis got hurt in Game 3, but that series was over.
Yes, but if there wasn't a fucking break before the playoffs, like they were.
I can't believe that your team bubble fraud. I can't believe it.
No, I'm not team bubble fraud.
Jesus Christ.
Believe it.
There are multiple steps in between. Like
fans, remember who's with you and remember who's against you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fuck you. All of Heat Twitter knows you're against them, Johnny.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All your Raptors minions were all up.
I got canceled for Heat Twitter. I called a very nice person bad names who was a Laker fan for Heat Twitter. Listen, I got canceled for you guys. You know that Clorox ad on the bottom of the Bucks court? I told some Laker fans to do stuff to Clorox that wasn't very nice. Listen, I got in trouble with Blue Wire for doing stuff for you guys, for Heat fans. I incited violence.
Shut up. Brass, can we show the evidence of why Pat Bev belongs in prison?
Oh my God.
Like, look at this fucking punk. And okay, so everyone's seen the clip, right?
What's Frank Kaminsky doing?
That is what I want to fucking know. Like Frank Kaminsky, Oh my god, the worst kind of fucking friend. Like that is the worst kind. Look at him. What?
Oh,
Come on, Patrick.
And like the obligatory push to the elbow when everybody else comes in. Like the rest of the guys, like Jay Crowder's like, yo, they need me next, in the finals.
Yeah, Jay Crowder was like, get the fuck out of here.
But Kaminsky, like, yo, you have nothing to lose. Like you don't play anyway.
You're not gonna lose any minutes, buddy.
You know what happened to Tyler Hansbrough for doing something to D Wade when UD was playing? You remember that?
Yeah, but I mean,
laid his ass out. Frank Kaminsky's like, nah, fam, I got brunch tomorrow. Can't be out here getting in trouble.
What kidding me? What is Kaminsky worried about? Like, first of all, they'll pay your fine, bro. Like, don't worry about that.
Barrel. Can't be out here getting in trouble.
Like,
but that was insane.
He does look like he worked at Crate and Barrel.
Did Beverley say anything about did Chris Paul say? Is Chris Paul say something to him?
So
it looks like he made a little
because I watched that and he
you guys are bearing the lead here.
So in the immediate passing, there was nothing said between them.
No,
but
I think
my theory is that
CP3 might have hit him in the nuts. I can't put it past CP3.
But he might have been like pussy or something or a bitch or like he might have said something real quick.
No, I think they were just chatting throughout the game, and then in that specific moment, he was walking off, but he just gave him a look. So the chatting throughout the game plus that little look just pushed him over.
But you're down by it's just like 5 minutes left. You're down by like 20. I mean, it was such an insane time to
I have a theory.
Good Gamer Aya has
I can't wait to hear your theory.
Mans was salty. Like that's all it was. Like here's my thing.
Thank you for condensing what I said. Yes.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Pat Bev, you cannot be the troll all game, right? It's like me. I fuck with people all day on Twitter. And then one day, if somebody says some shit to me and I get all fucking, I get all upset and like, bro, you can't be the troll all day, all game, fucking with people, laughing on the bench, blah, blah, blah. You're the fucking Billy Badass hardcore player. And then somebody says a little sneak diss to you. And you just like a fucking a child throwing a tantrum and like pushing another player. Like, come on, because you lost. Like, dude, it's just such weak sauce by Pat Beverley. Like, and it just fits his whole fucking profile. He's just like fake fucking tough guy. Just it's like what Russell Westbrook said. Pat Bev fool y'all. Like he's not even that good of a defender. He's just really.
He was really good this series.
But no, Johnny, I disagree with you. I will stand Patrick Beverley, the defender. I always
is, bro.
I'll say that.
I think
he's a little overrated.
He's a good defender, but
he's a good on ball guy.
He is overrated as far as a defender. He's a good defender.
Overrated, but I don't mind.
How fast would you take him on the Heat?
Oh my god, in a split second. I didn't even want to cut him the first time.
I don't want that. I don't want Pat Bev.
After that shit, I don't know.
I don't want Pat Bev. I don't want Bobby Portis.
What's your theory? You say you have a theory? What's your theory?
I think he was like kind of what everybody said. He was mad, and he's like, I wonder if I push CP if I can get him to retaliate and get his ass ejected for game 1 of the finals.
CP3 and Chris Paul's not
like
that
out
dumb.
of petty, like his last diss. I'll take you down with me.
Pat Beverley doesn't look like a man who thinks a lot of steps ahead to me. I'm sorry. I might be judging a book by its cover, but he honestly, I don't know if he knows where his next meal is coming from half the time. Like that guy, he doesn't seem like chess guy. He doesn't even look like checkers guy. He looks like fucking tiddlywinks. Like the dude is not 10 steps ahead of let me see if I can get Chris Paul suspended. No, he's like, Pat Bev angry, Pat Bev push. And like he's a fucking idiot. Smolik says when Pat Bev plays pickup, he shows up in jeans. Bro, Pat Bev is a guy at the gym with a polo shirt on. Like, have you ever seen that guy?
I hate that guy.
He's at the gym with like jean shorts and a polo. Like taking
and
up,
always big headphones. Always big headphones.
And taking up the chest press machine. You're like, bro, like what are you even doing? Like, what are you doing? You can't even get a range of motion in that fucking Ralph Lauren polo.
Can I say something about?
And he doesn't even have Ralph Lauren polo. He has that swap shop polo club.
No, it's Tommy Hilfiger.
No, he don't even have Tommy Hilfiger. He has Tommy. Hilgiffer.
Yeah. Hilfinger.
Hilfinger.
Remember when we canceled Tommy Hilfiger?
Did we?
Yeah, he said he didn't want black people wearing his clothes. And
what the fuck?
My black friends are like, well, I'm not throwing away my clothes, so this guy's fucked.
I remember when I remember when Timberland said they don't make clothes for urban youth, and we still rock them shits anyway. Like, you ain't taking our Timbs. It's like when Chick-fil-A says something racist or homophobic. I'm like, man, that chicken slaps though.
So good though. So good. No, but fuck them.
I've never gone.
So good.
You've never been to Chick-fil-A?
No.
Whatever. I'm sorry.
No, I refuse. Like, out of, I don't believe in what they stand for. So on Sundays, I refuse.
I'm the same.
And I feel like I still shop at Publix, which makes me feel like a hypocrite.
Yeah, you are. Like, honestly,
you could say that about every business, G. I'm with you.
Yeah.
This whole boycott
like,
shit.
I feel like a bad person when I shop at Publix. But what am I gonna do? Go to Winn-Dixie? Oh, I'm a person. Okay, I deserve nice things.
Delay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Gee, tell me, be honest. When Pat Bev, when he pushed CP3, did you do like a little fist pump? Did you?
I gotta be totally honest with you. I was not looking at. I was watching the game and I was like doing other things, and I totally missed that. And I saw it on Twitter later.
No.
Tiff is mad at us because we said we eat Chick-fil-A.
I know
Tiff,
the
I'm
Chick-fil-A.
sorry.
I didn't say Tiff.
That sandwich
I said I've never
slaps,
been to a
man.
Chick-fil-A.
Good though. Sundays, I refuse.
Pride,
I haven't been
month,
to Chick-fil-A.
Pride
and
month ends, and suddenly you guys are shilling Chick-fil-A. I see how it is.
I am not chilling.
8-9
Hey,
years.
no,
Pride month was a day ago.
nobody else should eat Chick-fil-A and get that line down. So,
You go get a chicken tender sub.
don't eat anywhere, and
Just don't eat.
Yeah.
and don't buy Goya
Just don't
products.
eat. Do the Pat Bev.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't buy Goya products anymore.
I don't either, which has made canned garbanzo beans really annoying now because I liked the Goya one. So now
that's so.
Is
that's
this
rough,
where we're
man.
going with
That's
the conversation? Brass, take me out.
That's rough.
Schmeeth and Schmolik says, "Why does G have Alf shilling chicken?" And honestly, I gotta say, it is kind of racist what's happening right now.
Listen. Do you remember the Chappelle skit? Never mind.
G, go ahead, get canceled.
Yeah.
Oh man, that colonizer talk was like 15 minutes ago. Oof, how times have changed.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Gianni, I need to hear something. So another thing you said in the chat, I don't know if you put this on the timeline, but I'm going to put it out there anyway.
That's fine.
You said that if you're rooting for the Hawks to win this series,
Yes, 100%.
but you said that if Milwaukee gets in the finals, you would root for Milwaukee over the Phoenix Suns.
Yep.
How?
Well, I think I'd rather have lost
Joy.
to the defending champs than to a team that everyone makes fun of and for being a loser. So that's one thing, right? It makes me feel better as a fan. Second reason is I like Giannis, and I listen. I've had too many bad takes invested in Phoenix players. I don't need them to win and my life to be a mess. I'd rather
You're
them
so
just
fucking
lose.
selfish.
You're
Selfish.
literally making
totally
your life
selfish.
a mess, like in other ways. Like you're just compounding it.
Yeah.
But let me be in control of that. I don't want old shit to come up.
Let me. Okay. We
decide
have a request. Someone says take him out, Brass. Well, yeah, that too. But somebody wants us to go to the family. Shamley Matters Club. I'm sorry, I forgot because it took us so long to figure something out. And then we came up today with Nepotism Matters and fuck.
That's probably better.
Fuck, man.
We might have to change that. So Thanasis Antetokounmpo, I say Antetokounmpo really quick because I know I'm not saying it right. Yeah, he played tonight, big minutes. So let's go to our Shamley Matters segment.
He's the biggest scrub in the family.
Okay. So we don't have actual clips of Thanasis playing because it went by so quickly. It was hard to actually condense it.
They were cutting the commercial. They're like, nobody cares.
It was like, I see him. It was like the Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's out. So we just clipped his.
Oh, good. No,
Did we?
so much
Oh,
Good
yeah.
riddance.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to do it, but
no, somebody had to.
okay. So we do have his box score. Pretty
Jay.
impressive.
Did Thanasis do that?
1 steal, 3 fouls.
He had 3 fouls in 2 minutes.
Wow.
A
Balled
minus-
out.
Bro, like he came in and like every time he came in, he did nothing but foul. Like he does not know how to play. There was a clip I did want to clip, but it was so short. I guess off of a pick and roll, his guy dives. He goes to the basket, not looking at his man, looking at the ball with his hand up, which is kind of like what you're supposed to do to kind of deflect any.
Right.
But his man cuts back out to the fucking corner, and he's just he just keeps running. He just keeps running like that, and he ends up underneath the hoop. And I'm like, bro, like, geez, like you watch enough basketball to not be this fucking bad.
You know how bad you have to be to have the last name Antetokounmpo on the Bucks, and you get 2 minutes of playing time, like at best. He sucks. He is really, really bad at basketball.
He's so bad that they have to play like Pat Connaughton like 35 minutes a game.
But does he play for any other team in the NBA? Like if he gets cut this offseason?
No, he's going back to the Westchester Knicks.
Who wins a 1-on-1? Thanasis or Zoran?
Oh,
I was gonna get there, G.
Zoran.
Like he and Zoran are first teamers. Yeah.
Zoran balls him up.
Yeah.
And I continue to be impressed, like by a guy who has like 5 or 6 stints in a game and can't log more than a minute or two. Like it literally has to be in Giannis's contract that he has to come, like, that he comes in the game, because there's no other reason. Like they put him in and they pull him out immediately. Like he just. It just has to be like in Giannis's contract. My brother has to get some minutes every game.
What a good brother. My brother wouldn't do that for me.
No.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I wouldn't do that for you either, G. I want to call out Ace here in the chat because it was actually a great point there. Thanasis is how you pay a max player over the allowed max. That's right there. That's called bookkeeping. I like that.
I keep trying to put okay, there you go. Yes, Thanasis is how you pay a max player over the like. I bet Thanasis just lives with Giannis and he's like, just give me your check.
That's exactly what it is.
Thanasis is just a tax write-off for Giannis at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor guy. Ugh.
Poor guy.
I mean,
dude's making millions wearing the skinniest jeans I've ever seen in my life on the sideline. Good for him.
How much is he making?
Too much.
More than
if he's making league minimum, it's too much.
Thanasis.
Are you looking up his salary for real?
I am.
It has to be a minimum.
Brass, can you hit me with another Thanasis drop? Because
1.7 million.
I hadn't heard it cut up.
Did Thanasis do that? Thanasis.
I sent you like 5 takes.
You sent 4. I'll play them. How about I play them all at once? How about that?
Thanasis do that.
He's the biggest scrub in the family.
So good, Brass.
I looked up his G League stats, his career stats, 29.9 minutes per game, 12.4 points per game, 5 rebounds, 1.8 assists.
That guy does not get called up.
No,
If
never.
if his last name isn't.
Fuck no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
There's absolutely no way. Like, there's no other 12-point, a 30-minute a game, 12-point a game G Leaguer getting called up. No. There should be a fucking Trump organization level investigation into this fucking. It's tax fraud what the fucking Antetokounmpo family is doing. They're circumventing the salary cap. Moose is right. Ace is right.
Good point.
Ace was right. Like I think that's genius. That's some Andy Ellsberg shit.
Schmeeth and Schmolik says Thanasis had a higher salary this season than Duncan Robinson. Like literally, like there should be
that's fucked up.
That's a federal investigation. Like there has to be some kind of law against this shit. Like this is what's wrong with
racism is real.
Rule.
This is honestly
rights.
like
the next CBA, the Thanasis clause. You can't have any brothers, any of their brothers, any family members.
Like siblings of star players should have to go through like a competency test, and then or like they should be like a civilian review board that like goes through Thanasis's highlights, and just watches him foul players for no reason. Flex after a dunk that doesn't count.
You don't deserve this money.
Come on.
The Thanasis.
No, come on. Let's come on. We're not giving you 1.7 million. Like no way. It's fraud. No. The Bucks are frauds.
Yeah, that's garbage. This man can't go to the fucking finals.
I already did.
Gianni, this guy can't go to the finals.
Yeah, no, he can't.
That's
the tax write-off can't. Can we just call him tax write-off? Does that mean?
The taxes.
The taxes. You beat